To create a Turnitin assignment using the Blackboard LTI integration, go to the Content page, a module, or wherever you usually add new assignments or other items. Click on the Build Content menu, choose Turnitin LTI. Note that your Blackboard administrator may have named it something else. Give your assignment a title, a point value, instructions, and set the dates. The start date is when the students can begin submitting. The due date is when it's due. The feedback release date is when any grading and feedback you provide via Turnitin will be visible to students. You can change any of the dates by clicking on the calendar icon. Click on Optional Settings. Here I'll cover the most important settings. First, you can choose whether to index the papers or not. In other words, add the submissions to the student paper repository. You can choose to allow submissions after the due date. If so, they will be marked as late in the assignment inbox. You can enable the ETS E-Rater, which is an automated grammar checking tool. If you enable E-Rater, you will need to select a handbook level, probably advanced for college or university level students, and you will choose the broad categories of grammar mistakes that Turnitin can check for. If you want to grade with a rubric, you can attach a rubric, either one of the built-in Turnitin rubrics or a custom rubric you've created. If you need to view the details of the rubrics or create a new one, you can click on the Launch Rubric Manager button. To get the most comprehensive similarity report, you'll choose to compare the student's submission against the student paper repository, web content, and scholarly journals. If you'd like to deselect any of those options, you can. You have three options for when to generate the similarity report. It can be generated immediately, prohibiting the students from resubmitting. It can be generated immediately and give students the option of reviewing the report and resubmitting up until the due date. Or you can choose to have all reports generated after the due date has been reached. Allowing students to view the reports is optional. If you deselect this setting, you as the teacher will be able to access similarity reports, but students will not. You can also tell Turnitin to ignore certain parts of the paper, such as the bibliography, anything that has been placed in quotes, or any matches that are smaller than a certain number of words or a certain percentage. This is designed to allow Turnitin to exclude text matching that is considered to be expected as opposed to plagiarism, but these settings should be used judiciously to avoid missing problematic copying and pasting. Finally, you can choose to save the default settings so that each new Turnitin assignment will have the same options selected. Click Submit to finish creating the assignment. Once you've created the assignment, you'll see the assignment inbox. You'll be able to see which of your students submitted, when they submitted, and if they've viewed their report or feedback. Once you've graded the submission, the score will appear in the grade column and will also pass back to the Blackboard Grade Center. The similarity column will show the color-coded similarity score, and if Turnitin found any flags, i.e. manipulated text used to try to trick the system, the flag icon will show. The Options menu gives you the ability to upload on behalf of a student, download their submission, or delete their submission if needed. The Analytics tab contains useful statistics and other details about the assignment, including the average similarity score, the types of content matches that were found across submissions, and the average number of resubmissions if resubmissions are allowed. It also has a detailed report of the types of feedback provided, including rubric criteria, quick marks, and E-Rater grammar feedback. That's it for our quick look at the LTI integration in Blackboard. For a more comprehensive training on these tools, reach out to your Turnitin Professional and Educational Services team.